I'm going to stream a bit of tower. I'm fairly unwell, unfortunately. Fairly sick. The commentary might not be great today. I'm sick enough that I feel like I can't actually write YouTube scripts, so I'm just going to play tower. We've got a long way to go. It's been about a month since I played. Set 4 trainer. Not factory today, no. Busy 4 will T-bolt me. I just need to play some tower. It's been a while since I played tower. Thanks, BBs. What's the speed up button? Is it this? No. I've got a nasty feeling I'm going to get worse tomorrow. How many growls do I have to do to make Shadow Ball do less than T-Bolt to Latias? Probably all of them, right? It's fine, as long as we don't lose in tower. That's a good question. Overworld, Softworld, Easy's aromatherapy. I think it used it was this Destiny Bomb PP, right? It's going to Shadow Ball? Okay. It's a set 4 trainer. It's a 21 IV set 4 trainer. Easy. No bright powder on God of War 4. Not even worried about it. I find the subway very boring, I'll be honest. Combination of Gliscor and Durant. I think outside of trying to do super optimal strategies, I think the subway could be fun. But I don't know the subway sets yet, so it's quite slow for me to play it. Miriam. Any set. I have to switch because of 2, right? 2 is modest. It's much more likely to be 1 than 3 or 4. It might be safe to actually just set up with Latias instead of Blissey interacting with this. I can wait for rain to end at least. Hmm. Let me check your roster quickly. Do I want it to be raiding or not? I don't think I do. There's Golduck, but Golduck could be Cloud9. There's Electrode. I don't want to be raining. Wow, we're going fast. Carry is any set, I know that. Is it immediate? I think it's always whirlwind, right? I'm trying to remember what I thought about for Metagross 3, if I want to use Protect or not. I guess against all the explosion sets, I want to give them a chance to explode. On Protect first. Slightly better. Metagross 3 is... It shouldn't ever beat me. Unless it dodges Torment somehow. Okay, let's Protect. I missed what the move was. I should have turned off speed up. Okay, let's just whirlwind. Okay, mash. Definitely get rid of the mash sets. Snorlax. Ugh. So it's 2 out of... Well, it probably is not 3. It's probably 50-50 for Metagross to be Quick Claw, I think. I need to Protect, I think. Or I can just immediately Torment. I think that's also fine. It's the Belly Drum set that I would be scared of, right? But I would Whirlwind if it did Belly Drum. Mega Kick. Okay, so it's not a Quick Claw Metagross, which means I probably Whirlwind. I would like to have the other Pokemon come out. $54. Is it not Metagross 1? Oh no, Metagross 6 is Hardy. Okay. Yeah, okay. Confuse me. God, this is an annoying team, isn't it? Confused Ray Starmie can actually kill Blissey. Okay, it's the psychic one. That's probably good news. Because I can more easily torment it. God, this team. It's only -3, right? On the full HP recover. Still got T-Wave, right? Still got 5 T-Waves. No. 7? 1. Okay, it was 5. I shouldn't play champions because it is really confusing me with the PP values. A load of moves in champions got randomly mega nerfed. Could get quick clawed here, but Skarm is at full health, and I do get torment off on Metagross. They would be scary though. Quick claw crit right now. God, do I have to set up again to be completely safe? But there's no safe way to set up again, right? It's actually best to try and... Yeah, I have to take this. It's Nido Queen 4. It's weird to play singles. I mean, 3 versus 3 singles against the human is weird. It's actually gonna Earthquake fairly often, right? Earthquake is stronger than Shadow Ball. I'm actually kind of want to get hit by Superpower, yeah. Use it. There we go. Okay, good. This camp. I saw that you were playing the Dusclops Umbreon Aero, was it? Yeah, I'm also testing something new off stream. I thought about creating a second Twitch account for it, but I was like, I just don't think there's any point. I don't think anyone cares enough. So I'm guaranteed to be switching into Earthquake if I switch now. It's at -4. Got no item. I think it's just time to set up Ladias, honestly. What sucks about this is poison point. I would rather be at 75% than full HP and take more damage on the sub. I had enough experience with Lathias shaky sweeps to know that it's normally a good idea if they try and go for the kill. Yeah, just waiting to lose to a crit. Sloking 4. Amphi. You see, if obviously Sloking always comes out before Amphi, but if I got poison point into static, I wonder if I'm actually meant to Whirlwind, but I don't think I am because there's a risk that the switch in has a way to resist the setup. I think I always protect. Is Shift 3 broken? No. Okay. I probably do have to. Well, what I could do is Torment Protect. But I was kind of leaning towards just using Whirlwind and not risking being exploded on. Yeah. Okay. So Shift 4 means that it can't be Mistress 1. We have the same item. Do I probably do have to protect because of Mistress 4, but I kind of want to Whirlwind. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, that's really not good. Okay, that's not too bad. I can at least switch out into that, whatever it is. I want to go now. Gengar 2. That's fine. Skarmory is mostly there to Whirlwind and use Torment. Torment is very, very strong when the enemy doesn't switch much. This should be Wisp. This should be Shadow Ball because I'm already confused. They go for the Wisp. I'm trying to get Blissey in on not Wisp. Should be confused right here. Annoying. Wisp is 18 PP total, so we can afford to do another 10 turns, or 10 iterations of what I just did. It would be nice to get the subsuit off. Okay. Should be... I don't really want to get hit by Wisp on Scum. Okay, it missed. This thing is surprisingly annoying. I was also surprisingly annoyed earlier. I wouldn't say what I was playing, but I was annoyed by Ursaring 2, the raw set. It's a surprisingly big pain. It's going to Wisp, right? No, it's Shadow Balled. Okay, so it's going to Shadow Ball then. Shadow Ball crit will kill Latias, so we do need to come in on the struggle. Although we also need to heal, really. Honestly, I'm not even sure if Skarmory is a good sturdy user. There's an argument that Steelix is actually better. The problem with Steelix, though, is like you said, it doesn't function into waters, so you kind of have to have a ghost. The weak link in this team is Skarmory, though. There's no doubt about that. Mostly because Skarmory is often had to face 2 Pokemon if it is whirlwinding. We know this is Mischievous 3, yeah. It's Shiftry 4. Is Gloria set 3? I mean, set 4? No. Set 1 or 2 on Feraligatr. I'm tempted to open with Torment. Feraligatr is not broken because of me being faster, so it's either going to be Scary Face or Surf. There's a chance it uses Rain Dance as well, I guess. I think I actually opened Torment then. It's probably Gator 1. Gator 2 is not plus special attack. Either way, I rest. Okay. Aggron is, yeah, the quad weakness to ground is really bad. Quad weakness of fighting is also quite annoying when Brick Break has quite wide distribution. I can't set up yet because of Raw. I do have to stay in. I'm slightly risking an aerial ace crit just like that. If I allow myself to go lower. I think trying to take advantage of the fact that so many of them are adamant. I've tried to do that in Palace. It didn't work out for me. They get you. One surf left. Okay. It's gonna take quite a lot of struggles. I actually go Latias because I want Scarm to come in. Yeah. Just can't imagine doing this at ×1 speed. I really can't. Okay. I really don't take much from struggle. I think maybe this is a heal. This is a water trainer, right? I think I heal so that I don't faint to non-stab ice beam crits after substitute fades. Does add quite a bit of safety. Okay. Well, this is happening. Okay. You got the bright powder miss into 3 double teams. And I can't whirlwind it because it's the last Pokemon. Luckily, Focus Punch is deprioritized against resisted targets, so it's going to spend a while, but it is male. Yeah. Trying to PP stall Focus Punch with Attract active would have been horrendous. Because Focus Punch wouldn't two-shot me, but with Substitute added in as well, it'd be very tricky. I'm not sure if I would have switched. Huntail. You're not going to rain because you are slower than me, so it's not guaranteed. What I need to do is actually just torment you. Okay, the drop is actually super, super annoying, but I guess I was lucky to not get crunched until then. I think it is Latias time. So this will be Crunch, which will break the sub, which is fine, because I follow up with another sub. And this should be Rain. And now, as long as Crunch doesn't crit, I'll be fine. Saber's the last water trainer. I don't want to be damaged, don't think. Stay out of Ice Beam crit range. Okay. Miller, not Leighton. I was about to say Leighton. Set 1 and 2, apart from Dragonite and T-Tar, which are any set. In other words, Dragonite and T-Tar fairly likely. Okay. Unlikely to get a lot of information because it's could easily surf. They could both easily surf. Okay. Is it worth risking the freeze on Skarmory to try and use Torment, or should I just go straight to Blissey? Let's hang it for now. Okay, it is 2. If I growl once, it will no longer want to use Body Slam. We definitely stay behind a substitute for as many turns as possible. Very good luck on the Ice Beam spam. We want Ice Beam spam and not any surfs, if possible. This has gone very differently in the past, where it's spammed surf, but it's think it's only got 3 or 4 ice beams left. I'll have to count that in a second. It's used 4 surfs. Ooh, let's count it. Okay, that's the last one, I think. Yes, it is. It's just going to use surf then, which is fine. I think I stay in for that. Let's see the physical wall. Okay. I obviously miscounted the body slams. I thought it still had some. What is the roster like? There are quite a lot of waters, but they're not set 4s. Settlements 1 is on the roster. Wall Rain 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I want to be damaged or not for this sweep. I guess there's the higher chance of T-Tar and D-Knight. I'd want to be full health for those. Okay. So the bad scenario is... I think losing the substitute to Quick Claw Blizzard is fine. It's mostly the Bright Powder. Okay. For being really bad. Gramble. Leighton, okay. It's Zangoose, which is the weird odd one out on Leighton's team rosters. Okay. Are you special? No. It's very, very likely to be Aggron 4, because Aggron 2 would much, much, much rather Thunderwave. The real question is then, are you Rockhead or Sturdy? Because if you are not Rockhead, you can die quite quickly to your own double-edged recoil. I think I have to Torment. It's probably going to be a Skarmory stall out. Okay, no recoil. That makes it a lot easier. Has got Quick Claw, so I can't be too aggressive and just go Latias now. I hate rest stalling Quick Claw users, because they can always Quick Claw on the turn you're not wanting them to, like a Quick Claw right now. Quick Claw crit, okay. It can happen. That's horrendous. I'm gonna have to go Blissey. There's no doubt. It's not actually guaranteed to double edge, because if Rock Slide randomly rolls higher than double edge, then it can Earthquake or Aerial Ace at -1. Another Quick Claw. At least it's not a crit. Another Quick Claw. What is this? It's quite likely to use double edge now. It's not guaranteed though. At some point I will be crit. This continues. I'd be in serious trouble if this was not Rockhead. Yeah, Agron heard her throwing shit, but this does prove my points about Skarmory not being that reliable. It's out of Rock Slides. It's got the first one of these was chess though. So it's got 3 double edge PP left, okay. I'm basically safe once it's out of double edge to use on Latias. Which I think it must be now. I did say 3 and it has used 3 since then. But Skarmory being dead makes us a bit risky. It does make the sweep a bit spooky. Because Skarmory is dead, I definitely want to be at full health with Latias. Meant Bright Powder would be really bad. Okay. Survive the scare. The once a stream scare. It's not allowed to happen twice in the stream. It's the attract spammer. This will be Fero 2. I just run it out of Tri Attack and then it's easy. I might be punished for the fact that I'm all female. I'm all female because that is the skirmy I imported in from my physical game. We will have to do some PK Hex shenanigans to change the gender. It's bad timing to have that happen. I think I'm gonna have to go skirmy again. No, they don't. Like, if Drill Peck crits Blissey, I'm in a terrible position. I kind of have to stay in, at least until it's out of one of them. Just pursuit again. Okay, I'm going now. Pursuit is fine. It's adamant. I think I'm fine on a crit. But I can't stay in now. Did not think Pharaoh 2 would be this much of a problem. Shuckle free, right? The attract set. And it could be any Ursaring. Raymond randomly... Okay, it's pretty weird But a pretty weird lineup. Latios 5 and 6, is that because they're the Thunder Waves? Am I looking at the Thunder Wave Pokemon because I see Regirock 4? It looks like it... Yes. That's funny. The guitarist has every Thunder Wave set in the game, it looks like. So it's Latios 5 or 6, which is a problem if it's 5. I might have to turn one Whirlwind. I can Whirlwind Latios 6 back in, but Latios 5 is a very serious concern. I guess I can also Tormented, though. No, I just Tormented. Okay, we missed. That means it is Latias. Oh, Latios 5. The brightest powder. Okay. It's big. It's going to Dragon Claw here. It has to do. Annoying. Okay, we'll try and go here on the T-Wave / Carmind. I'm open to being Thunder Waved, as long as it means that Latias comes in on not Thunder Wave and not Dragon Claw. So yeah, it's going to Dragon Claw here, and then I'm going to be able to switch in on not Thunder Wave and not Dragon Claw. Okay, but we don't fully paralyze. It's recover. Going to be recover Dragon Claw spam. Is a little bit safer to completely stall it out, of course. That means I don't lose if I misclick on Latias. I have not got punished with the fully paralyzed turns yet. Go now, I think. Knowing that it's T-Wave Pokemon in the back, I probably can actually sweep now. I definitely heal. They're all going to use it. Okay. I am an adult. Fisherman Bailey. That'll be Cordon to 2. That's tricky with the I'm wondering if I actually want to try this. I mean, I should be trying it. It's just the Quick Claw and Ancient Power combination scares me a little bit. Like that. Okay. Because after that, a Frustration crit. Quick Claw Frustration crit kills Latias, right? And if it's Hyper Cutter, I can't reduce it with Growl. I probably still should PP stall it before Whirlwinding. I don't want to protect on Guillotine. Okay, good. And now Ancient Power for me. It's tricky, isn't it? Because I don't really want to switch Blissey in, because Blissey could feint to double crit. So how do I even test it for Hypercutter? Or I just Whirlwind? It still has Guillotines. So if I switch Blissey into a Frustration, it will Guillotine next turn. Huh. I'm nervous about Whirlwinding it out while it still has Quick Claw Guillotine PP. It's good at Ancient Power here. If I go Blissey, it can then Frustration or Guillotine. It's just very awkward. Doesn't narrow it down that much. Eight with T-Bolt. That's it though. 8 and 3 with T-Bolt. So it is 5 or 6, okay. It's probably 5. 5 is modest, 6 is calm without investment. Did 120, yeah, it's got to be 5. Can just go to Latias directly. There's nothing I'm really fearing. Enough crits would do it, of course. Hasn't got the screen up now. Okay. did get the quick claw, but it didn't choose to come in after something else. And this can't be Whiscash 4 because that's quick claw as well. Ava? Elena. Elena. Cross chop. It'll be... Well, it can be 4. It's very likely to be 3, though. Oh, the fact that it could be 4 is very scary. Do I have to go Latias then? I go Latias and Magmar 3 crits Mega Kick. After critting cross chop. Magmar 4 is max HP, max defense though, so I'll know whether or not it's Magmar 3 or 4 after I go Latias. Counter, okay. I think I just stall out the Mega Kicks in that case. I want to wait for Mega Kick, not Iron Tail. But it should use counter here. I'm happy to go now. Didn't miss a single one, but I will forgive it as long as I don't get burned here. Fuck. Bright powder is so scary. There's also focus band. I have to do it though. Hey Dana. Gonna be the Champ 7 show again. Okay. Josie is set for. I'm not much of a fan of champions. I think it's a little bit lame. Okay, so I do want to waste the Ice Beam PP. No freeze. Do I want to use more than one growl? I don't think so. I want to make sure Earthquake is still strongest move. On the other hand, I can stall out the ice beams now. It's just very tricky if it's very, very tricky if Blissey gets frozen. Because it has just enough PP to kill Blissey if it gets an early freeze. And it will then be ice beaming, so I can't switch back to Scarm. So yeah, I can't use Growl. What I can do is Seismic, because it has leftovers. That will behave randomly now that it's out of Earthquakes. I think I might want to force Ice Beam. Let's go back up to full. Yeah, I'm now forcing Ice Beams. So if I get frozen, I actually stay in, because it's only got 7 left. Not enough crits. I can now go for the soft bolt. So it's out of Ice Beam, it's out of Earthquake. I can now Torment. The drops, it's so consistent. But I want to switch in Latias on a struggle. Okay. It's a lass, isn't it? It was Lass Josie. Okay, just don't quick claw me. Nice. I've only done 14. God, it's so slow. The team is so slow. Probably one more then. Toby. Set free. Okay. Ganium free. It's a big crit. Emma is a defensive Pokemon, yeah. I don't like trying to contain Miltank 4. I'm actually quite tempted to just Whirlwind immediately. I think I need to scout for Miltank 1 and 3 since those are easy. Miltank 2 is also a bit tricky. We'll go for Torment. Okay, it's Miltank 2. It's going to be Shadow Ball now. I don't want to lose my Lumberry by going to Latias now. Okay. Oh, the full paralyzed luck. I should have been able to get a growl off by now at least. I don't have to play it this way, of course, but do I just go for growl now? I mean, if I get the substitute off, obviously that's potentially 2. I think I go Latias now. Yeah, it's quite clear. Do I want to be damaged for this? It's Emma. Probably is better to be damaged, but let's just go. No bright powder. Okay. The risk of Armaldo free using Sword Dance into Rock Slide. I have to go for immediate Whirlwinds here, I think. Ooh, you are banded. Ugh. Getting hit by a banded attack into a focus punch set switch in is really not great. I do have to torment.
Scope Lens, I don't know if I can risk a Scope Lens Rock Slide crit on Latias. That seems really, really bad. I think Skarmory has to risk this. Okay. That's fine. Focus Punch is what I wanted, because I'm expecting T-Wave now. And I'm going back into Focus Punch. Skarmy kind of has to die, doesn't it? It's really awkward. I could Whirlwind, but Almaldo 4 is not a good Whirlwind target to come out. It's very tricky, even if I get a Growl off. I guess I can try and stall it out with Latias, like it should be obsessed with using Thunderwave. That probably is the answer. Do I want to sacrifice Blissey first? I feel like I probably don't. I could go Blissey here, risk the Focus Punch roll. It's going to be Earthquake or Rock Slide. I'm going to go now. It would be a really badly timed crit, of course. It's going to Thunderwave. It's almost guaranteed. The miss is quite big, actually. Have to stay healthy so that it keeps trying to use T-Wave. Yeah, Choice Band Armaldo into Aggron is pretty damn scary. We could crit with Dragon Claw. It probably is worth it to fish for that. We're already at +6. Okay. It's Machamp before Armaldo. And Armaldo, of course, had Rock Slide, so this Machamp has a super effective move. Or Double Edge. So it's Machamp 3 or 5. Okay. I should pre-compute this at some point, think about what to do against these leads. I think it's always just protect. The Dragon Dance sets don't get out of hand very quickly. They're okay. I just need to know if it's special or not. T-Bolt. There are no mix sets with T-Bolt, right? No. So it's Blissy's job. What could go wrong here? They're both going to Dragonclaw. The difference between them is quite important because one of them obviously have to sort out of Ice Beam as well. Maybe I do have to Torment, because this is a lot of PP to get through. I'm actually at no risk from Dragonclaw directly, so I probably don't substitute yet. I could actually, I could Seismic so that I can kill it in an emergency, but I don't think that would happen. We need to run out dry of the 15 Dragonclaw PP first, I think. And then see what moves it starts to use. What's the plan if I run out of Dragonclaws and it immediately gets an Ice Punch freeze? So an Ice Beam freeze. Because I can't switch after that happens. I can't switch to Skarmory safely. Because Surf or Ice Beam into Thunderbolt would kill Skarmory. Similar story with Flamethrower, in fact. What if Flamethrower... If it's Flamethrower, I would just go Latias. I think I'd actually let Blissey faint against Dragonite 7 then. And I'd probably go for Torment. And then I'd hope that Latias can sweep. So yeah, not great. I could switch now, but... It doesn't help. It doesn't help to Torment now. Because while it's got Dragonclaw PP, it's still dangerous for Latias. So I could wait, like, another 5 turns and then do it, maybe. But in some ways it's worse, right? Because if it freezes me while I've still got Dragonclaw PP left, it means Blissey faints faster. I stall less PP. T-Bolt again. You do not want to reveal your set to me? I don't think double T-Bolt will break the sub. But I should probably err on the side of caution. Okay. It is the Ice Beam set. Modest D-Knight. It's going to kill Latias with a crit. Crit Ice Beam. Will do enough. doing a good job preserving its Ice Beam PP. Once it's at 4 Ice Beam PP left, I win because I can... Yeah, I win now because I can waste those as substitute, so it's too late. It's too late. So what it's got... What's it got left? Is it T-Bolt or Surf? In some ways it doesn't matter. Well, it does. I don't want to lose my Lum. Yeah, it's just out. That's fine. Ooh, don't double crit me like that. That's illegal. Kingdra. Registeel. It is Registeel 4 or 5. But it's probably 5 because 4 would rather T-Wave. It's more likely to be 5. Okay, no super luck. Decided previously that I do probably lead off with Torment. Okay, it is Miltank 4. I'm just going to whirlwind this, surely. Well, I mean, it can't kill. It can't kill Latias. I probably do set up on it. It's very likely to It's very likely to double team or it's double teaming very often here. Yeah. Of course, it does die. Yes, that is a small problem. How much damage is that in total? 52. Okay. I'll be okay. Is a lot of PP wasted, but I'll be okay. It's going to boost back up slightly. The struggle damage against Ladias is quite relevant. I don't want it to be above +2. I think it's fine. The best thing I can do is hit it with Growl. Oh, so Picnicker was guaranteed Miltank 4 actually. Whatever. Another set 4 trainer. I'm okay. I think I'm going to be worse tomorrow, to be honest. I just don't want to be paralyzed by Body Slam. That's the only real goal here. And lose my Lumberry. If it gets another boost, it is actually faster than Ladias. It's that price 4 guaranteed. It's a set 4 trainer. This is not actually that scary. In fact, I just substitute again. Okay. Can be anyone. I do need to figure out what it is. Okay. 1, 2, 4 is Houndoom 3. Houndoom 4 does more. It's a double-edged crit that concerns me a little bit. Okay, it's at -2, -1. Substitute. Okay. Aaron cry. I'm losing it. I'm absolutely losing focus at this point. Substitute instead of Carmine. Hold on. Wait, do it now. Finally not scammed. This is not Aaron. Aaron is not here. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm like... I can't play Pike. I can't play Fact. Or like, no, I can't play Factory. Oh, let's move that. That. Luckily, the VOD, the VOD viewers won't listen to this. Okay, let's do one more. Screw it. I'm not doing anything else today. I will scatter some poison powder about. Who is this? Carly. Carly had a different past before she became a picnicker. I'm happy to protect against Mischievous Free. Yeah, I will stream on YouTube next week. Immediate paralysis. I wonder if I can mute. Can I mute the sound alerts myself? I'll probably figure out how to do that. I haven't been counting the psychic BP usage. 7, 12, and I protected and switched, so that's 14. It's used 1 Destiny Bond. I don't know how many times I've been fully paralyzed though. I don't know. Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball. Yes, okay. Yeah, Pike and Factory world records are very, very close. I'm not very close to 1K in arcade though. I still want to get a better Factory double streak though. But I'm not sure when that'll happen. Yeah. We need 9 wins. Shauna. Set 2s. This thing was giving me trouble earlier on in the day. Not on stream. No, it wasn't this. Gosh, I'm so delusional today. What was I thinking about? It was like... It was some kind of raw Pokemon. Who says speed up is cheating? I don't think you'll get anyone that says speed up is cheating. Apart from one person, maybe. The 155 is from late 2023. Yeah, it's an old record. So the Gen 3 factory records right now are 155 in level 50 singles. Wildcat has 210 in level 100 singles. And then LOXC has 186 in level 50 doubles. And then Guma has 259 in level 100 doubles. I'll say this. Speed up, if you use speed up, it becomes harder because you can easily miss moves being used. Yeah. I think that the reality is that like speed up in factory would not make much difference. If you watch high level factory, basically everyone after like match 28, well, some people will go a bit further, plays at 1 time speed or plays so slow it doesn't matter. The one thing speed up is useful for is tower. Like imagine playing this tower team without speed up, it would be almost unusable. And you could maybe argue that speed up is a bit too good in Palace as well because it lets you get more attempts in. Yeah, everywhere else it's like I don't know if it helps. It's just the tower thing really. To get through 100 turn games. This is a set 2 trainer. So we are going to be hit by counter or double edge. Does Urswing kill itself too quickly? I think it does. I think we actually do Whirlwind. Can you have Aero 2 on your team? That's the... you can, okay. But yeah, like Snorlax 2, that removes the Snorlax threat quite well. Alakazam 2 would be a bit annoying, but I do have Seismic to prevent it using Calm Mind. I think it's dangerous to try and set up an Urswing because of the double-edged crit recoil damage it does to itself. And it has Quick Claw double-edged crit to risk against Latias. I think I have to Whirlwind, actually. Yeah, like Zarian was doing. I think that's fine though, because like to play that fast is skillful. Right? Like the game does not become easier because you're using speed up. In fact, it becomes a bit harder. If speed up made the game easier, I would have a very different opinion. But also, if someone wants to play without speed up, I respect that. You know, like CISO playing Hall without speed up. I think actually, to be fair to CISO and the other Hall players like Parasitized, I think Hall is maybe the facility that is most powerful for speed up because it's so long between games. You could get like 5 to 10 more attempts in with speed up. Yeah, Hall is actually the best facility for speed up, probably. It's Buzz 2. It's the Rain Dance set. It's guaranteed to use Thunder. Is Thunder a roll? I think we all know who People is. I don't know. It's like it's similar to the argument that you need to raise your own Pokemon. Like, do you need to raise your own Pokemon for Frontier? I understand that some people think you should use retail Pokemon. But like, I would say Frontier is not about training up a team. I would say Frontier is about playing the battles, and therefore I don't really care how someone gets a team. It's just my opinion. And the same with speed up. Like, speed up lets you get more attempts in, yes, but it doesn't make decision making easier. And it's worse with like team building. It's worse, right? Because if you ban the use of something like PK Hex, then anyone who doesn't have a physical copy of Pokemon XD or something, they can't get certain Pokemon. Yeah, and also it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like spending a week making a team is just crazy. Exactly, Cisse. I think with Hall, I see the argument. I like if CISO was playing Hall Eevee and then someone else was playing Hall Eevee and using speed up, and then they got it first, I think I would be upset. That is valid. This is a male Electabuzz. I don't really want to try and set up on this, but I'm not going to be able to have much say in the choice. We can waste a Thunder. The cheaters lost. The power of not cheating. The power of good karma. it's really bad in Gen 3 and 4 as well. The number of games you need to own. Oh, this is ugly. It might be better to just go straight to Latias here. I do survive unless it crits. I just didn't want to lose my Lum. Anyway, it's guaranteed to now use Focus Punch. The problem with this is that Latias is going to get attracted. And it also has static. However, Latias is low-key the best way of stalling this thing. Carmine is quite a big deal. Yeah, well, I am probably getting paralyzed. It's fine. Yeah. How many? A lot. I will have to switch if it doesn't use a move on this turn. This is really, really bad. Like 89 is too low because I'm in Focus Punch crit range. I'm also in Thunder crit range, obviously. That was true last turn as well. You know what might be best to do here is just to sack Scarm so that I can come back in when I'm not attracted. This was a lot of turns in a row. Or I can go Blissey. Blissey is a good idea as long as I don't get paralyzed. Well, not really. Once it's out of Thunder PP, I'm kind of on the home stretch, right? I think Blissey dies. Yeah. The first Pokemon was Ursaring 2 as well, which was Quick Claw. This is dangerous. I really only needed to get one more sub off with Latias for it to be safe. And you crit. Okay. We'll go for the growl. It is possible for it to attract, and I think I have to use recover because of that. What's really scary is Thunder getting a paralysis here. If I substitute and it's attract and then I infatuate twice, I'll have to sack Skarmory. I actually probably do go for that, right? I think paralysis might be GG. There's no way, dude. That's just outrageous. Come on. Okay. So I will now go Skarm. Is there any point doing that even? It would have to get so many. It would have to get a crit and double infatuation. I guess if it. I would like to not take damage on Skarm. Okay. It's out of Thunders, obviously. Focus Punch having 20 PP is like actually one of the biggest problems with Gen 3 Tower. I was not really paying attention to the start of the game, but so I was not fully aware of how unlucky this sequence of scenarios was. Obviously, we had the Ursaring lead that we had to Whirlwind. And then there was the Focus Punch on Skarm instead of Rain Dance. And instead of Attract. And then the Attract against Latias was like immediate. Yeah. I mean, outside of the frontier, you'd like never ever PP stall focus punch, right? I'm actually wondering if I need to force this to feint to struggle recoil so that I don't take static. But that's going to use so much PP on Scum. All of the fully paralyzed. All of the infatuation turns. It's crazy that it... Yeah, there we go. Static. Okay. Quick Claw. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Set 4. It's going to double team. It is fundamentally harmless, though. Waiting for Toxic. There we go. Okay, Brawly. Yeah, Brawly, fair enough. That is a legitimate case where PP stalling could happen. But in most competitive scenarios, and in most frontier scenarios outside of teams like this, you do not see it. 1 out of 20 PP. Significance of level 96. There's a few reasons. Basically, it's so that Pokemon do slightly less damage. I am mostly a defensive team. I would have want to go to level 97, but the problem with level 97 is, first up, it's more awkward for the leftovers healing on Blissey, and second up, that Latias no longer guarantees pushing Registeel below 70% because I do less damage as well. So 96 is like a compromise between the two. Yeah. The idea of playing at level 97 or other multiples of other levels that end in 2 or 7 is not new, though. I did not invent that. Porygon. Just gonna check if whether or not it can be Porygon 1. Oh no. Wait, Altissimo's website. Wait. Did I spell Porygon? Yeah, it has to be Porygon 2, but not Porygon 2. Achieved. He just walked out of the casino with this Porygon. I think we accept the paralysis, and then we go... Oh no, I don't want to get tri-attacked, actually. We Torment then. E-Wave. I don't want Skarmory to be paralyzed later in the game, so we come in on a T-Wave. Then we get tri-attacked. And then it's never going to use T-Wave or tri-attack, which means that we don't lose our Lum. And also we growled, so tri-attack doesn't break my sub. but it was nice, thank you. I'm ill. I'm gonna blame on the holiday. Yeah, that Electabuzz game was incredibly scary. That's fine. The redeems are working. Oh no. Are we gonna get PP stalled? Don't miss. No. No. Yes. Ooh. It doesn't have attack investment. Dragonite 9. Okay. So I'm... A few NFE Pokemon are the better ones. Porygon is not a terrible Pokemon. It's just funny because it does have an evolution. It's weird though, right? Because of the Quick Claw. Quick Claw plus Broken Weather. It can actually thunder here, can't it? I have to stay in. It's fine. Aaron still is alive. He will just never do anything. Wait, I was staying in because it could actually use Thunder, just like that, yes. But now you're guaranteed faster than me? Rain. You should want to surf now. Don't crit again. No, we do have to pick up the Little Cup Gen 4 thing again. I don't know how I'm going to do it in... I don't know how I'm going to do it in Arcade, to be honest. My roulette timing skills are not that good. Quick Claw me? Okay. Okay. It wasn't Werelord 4 because it was Dragonite 9. Okay, 2 more battles. Emily. Victory Bell 4. Nice miss. Oh, sorry, Cisse was talking about that emote. I thought he was talking about Aaron. I'm really shocked. The arcade run going on for this long has shocked me, but this seems to happen a lot in Frontier. I don't know, like, how do you call it? The effect? It's like someone breaks a record, and then instead of going slightly further, they go way further. It's almost like I don't know. It's like the pressure's off. Like Guma did that in Factory Doubles in Gen 3, and I did that in Gen 4 Singles in Factory. And Squilliams has done that in a number of facilities too. It's like a thing where it's like you're struggling to beat a record, or someone's struggling to beat a record, and then the second it's broken, suddenly they like double it. Goldengo High. He does look a little bit like Goldengo. So Sludge, Struggle. Okay. Bright Powder is activated twice in this game, and both times it's actually somewhat meaningful as well. Okay, time to do it. It might be 999. I'm not sure if it's int max or it's 999. It's probably int max. I'm fully expecting Dragonclaw to miss. Okay. Exploud 4. And Dodrio 4. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ninjas can't outrun it. It gets set to a massive number. Was you int max? Cool. It's a weird way to code it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess there's some elegance in how simple it was that you just set. What they could have done is set it to a randomly high value instead of having it be the max value and then having speed ties, but they probably didn't think about that. Miriam. Any set, okay. I did it again. Speed up is a curse. I didn't see what that move was. Speed up is cheating. What would I do if I couldn't protect on turn 1 against Glalie? Also, don't help me, chat. This is my fault for not looking at the game. I don't know. Going Blissey on Explosion would be such a massive, massive punish. I guess I Torment. Okay, it's Blizzard. I'm glad that didn't hit. It's got a Shell Bell. I feel like it doesn't kill itself fast enough. I've got no idea. I don't remember saying the 999 thing, but it also sounds like something that I could have said. So it should be random now because Blizzard does more damage than Double Edge. Yeah, it can Earthquake. I would, yeah, if I say something during commentary while playing a game, do not take it is definitely true. I'm not always correct. I can make mistakes, particularly when I'm not really thinking about something properly. How to proceed? Just go to Scum, I think. I can actually go to I can go to Latias early. It's just annoying if I get multiple crits, but this happens often enough that it's whatever. Shadow Roll. I guess the double edge crit is a bit annoying, right? Faking an accent and lying to fans. The funniest one was the new video, everyone complaining about Tagetic instead of Tagetic. I never really thought about it, to be honest, because in English, normally, if you have a word like gentle or giant, basically G followed by an I, an E, or Y, you go for the soft G, which sounds like a J, basically. But if you have like G followed by an A or an O, like go or game, you go for the hard G. So I saw TOGETIC, and I just thought it was soft G because it was GE. Why do I say Togepi and Togekiss? Just because Togepi and Togekiss just sound really wrong. The Togetic sounds fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking at a pronunciation guide every time I do a video. I also don't think I could actually change, because I've said it in my head so many thousands of times, I don't think I could actually change it. It's too deep in there. It's not like a new word. Yeah. Yeah, people got very upset. I got 2 death threats over it, which is about par for the course for YouTube. A lot of people were going, why did you take it so seriously? I said, I've got to take it seriously because some people take it very, very, very seriously. And it scares me a little bit when people go a bit insane. I don't know. Just like, I think it's, if it upsets you, I think that's fine. And if you want to make fun of me for it, I think that's also fine. We're gonna make a joke about it, but yeah, to go further than that is like crazy. This is the last game. Yeah. Rayquaza. God, I can't. The thing is, like, I'm trying to even think how it would like sound with like a short A, like Rayquaza. There's a Y. I don't understand. Rayquaza. Oh, Rayquaza, Rayquaza. I see. But even that is defensible, right? Because Rayquaza, you're putting stress on the penultimate syllable of the word. And long A might actually be correct. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's the Pokemon names you talk about in friends in school when you're a kid. I remember talking to my friends about Rayquaza and Dialga, but I don't remember talking to my friends about Turgenic. Like, that's just not something that comes up. I don't know. It also there was also a lot of words about Pineco, and I was like, honestly, I didn't know it was Pinecone, so Pineco. Like, I didn't watch the anime. I didn't know that it was Pineco. That makes sense to me that it's Pineco, but I thought Pineco was just a made up word, so I was like, oh, it's 2 syllables, and it's either Pineco or Pineco, like the P-I and then Neko, or Pineco. That just sounds weird. I don't know. Like, I would not look at that word and think it's a single syllable. Apparently, it's Pineco. People were almost as upset about Pineco as they were about Togetic. I can't even say it. I have like I just say Togetic. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. It's over. Pineco. Like, I understand a lot of people maybe think that it's obvious the way that some words come out. But most Pokemon words are not obvious to a kid, right? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, at least we didn't lose, but that Electabuzz game was unbelievably scary. I probably should have saved that. Making very slow progress. I guess the goal is probably to hit 1k by the end of the year, which is insane. But yeah, that's just how it is. I don't know. It's yeah. I think the pronunciation is bad. I would be on the pronunciation train if it's not obvious what you're talking about. Like, if someone's pronouncing a Pokemon so badly wrong, you're like, what are they talking about? Like, I think the meme one, which is Arcanine, that it would take me a second to think, is that Arcanine? Yeah, and there's also I have a lot of European friends who they learned English later on. Anyway, I'm headed off. I'm actually probably just gonna fall asleep. I should probably eat first, but I just feel kind of dead. Decky Dewey. You know what? I can actually see how it's Decky Dewey. I understand where that comes from. That is, I've never heard that one before. Instead of Decidueye. Tyrannosif. Yeah, that Mr. Sif. Is anyone live? There was a lot of people playing Frontier yesterday, but maybe no one today. Garganhachi. Honestly, I don't want to raid because I don't want to stick around in chat for whoever I do raid. Yeah. I got excited because that was a level 50 Pokemon, but that is not Frontier. Okay, cool. See you later, guys. I can't find anyone to raid. I'll probably be live tomorrow with Arcade.